Today I'm going to be listening to a choir piece by Jordan Nobles. Just pull it up here. I believe it's called Lux Antiqua. It should be from 2011. And it's for Spatialized Choir, SSAATB. And it's dedicated to Carl Sagan and Druyan, commissioned by Eric Banks and the Esoterics. This is a piece that was premiered in North Vancouver. I guess it was written in North Vancouver, but premiered in Seattle, Washington. My mistake. It is 5 minutes long, so it's not a super big piece. So it's about the night sky. All of the text is the names of different stars. The stars chosen for this piece are not all the brightest or closest stars, but out of the multitude of named stars in the night sky, I chose the ones that I felt had the most beautiful names. So there you go. Alva, Ashella, Alcyone, Alhena, Aludra, Avoir, etc. So Sirius is in there though, that's a big one. And Vega. It's the spatialization works this way. Preferably they should be surrounding the audience and utilizing balconies or lofts. The exact layout will vary depending on the venue. As long as they're evenly distributed throughout the space, it should be fine. And then the first half of the piece is in free time, and the conductor is only cueing entrances of each group. And then I guess later they are beating time. Thank the Lord, there is a pronunciation guide here with IPA, super useful. And this is how the beginning is cued. It's sort of like in approximate time, cueing different repeated little motifs, which in this case are members of the ensemble whispering, right? So it's all unsynchronized. The piano part here has the notes that are being sung just for the sake of rehearsal. So it looks like it starts with a little cluster, C, E, flat, and D. You add the G under that, and then the chord slowly morphs. Nothing too atonal sounding. Yeah, so the whispering things turn into repeated pitches, which then turn into little melodies with a narrow range. And then you start to get groups of the ensemble singing together. And the last half of the piece, it looks like you have to follow the conductor because everyone's singing together. So, oh, and then it ends with the thing it started with. That's okay. It's a little bit cheesy, but yeah, it looks like pretty accessible post-tonal, probably just tonal, you could say, piece. With some skill behind the execution of it. Let me look up. I'm not too curious about the premiere, but I would like to look up the two dedicatees here. Carl Sagan probably doesn't need an introduction. Druyan wrote Cosmos, the documentary series that was hosted by Carl Sagan in 1980. So there you go. It's definitely dedicated to them because that show was about stars and the universe and stuff. So link to the recording is in the video description. I'll see you in 5 minutes and let you know my thoughts listening to this today. Okay, so I take back what I said about the ending. I think it kind of works, mostly because it's like kind of a sudden change in texture, so it kind of keeps your attention. I think I like that it kind of focused on one name at a time. And only in the climax of the piece did you kind of get more than one name at a time. It was pretty intelligible. I also think that if it was spatialized, the spatialization would really help to convey the text. It'd be kind of cool. Um, this performance, it doesn't look like they actually spatialized it at all, and it's just 1/2 apart. Um, I don't know if it's ideal. They still did a really good job singing it, but I think some of the message is lost just watching it like that. Uh, yeah, I like how simple the piece is. It's very like one idea and then another idea. All the ideas are very clear. The notation serves it well, and yeah, I think a lot of young composers wouldn't even bother to play around with aleatory. So it's nice that, well, very few composers in Canada do aleatoric music to begin with. So, just the fact that this was going on in 2011, I think it's important, and it's a nice piece of choir music from the West Coast.